Hey everyone, Board Game Brody here with Let's Table It, where we get games to the table. Like Ryozen by Tabula Games. So if you remember, I did a video of the game on Tabletop Simulator, so you really couldn't see the components in that video, or really the final version of that game, but you got to see the gameplay. So now you'll be able to see the components, what they look like. You'll be able to see me attempt to put together the palace, as you will soon see, which I think I just need to make a slit a little wider than what it was cut for, and it will soon be complete. So you'll see me struggle a little bit trying to put that together. But while you watch and see what's inside this box, let me give you an overview of the game. The game is played over 3 rounds. Each consists of 3 phases. This is a 2 to 4 player worker placement game with a layered rotating palace board and multiple scoring with a resource engine. The game is set in a fantasy world of mystical forces and animals with extraordinary abilities. And it's a busy time in the kingdom of Ryozen. Your clan has assembled the most skilled kin who can perform various tasks and bring you honors that you deserve. You are now in the final nights, which you can now prove that your clan is the most capable of doing good for the kingdom. The Phoenix Queen is about to awaken in her mountaintop palace, which you can rotate to gain special benefits from the nearby lands. It's time to seize the moment and do your best to obtain her favor. So players take turns in the clockwise directions, and you will be able to resolve one of your, at the beginning of your turn, revelation cards, and then you'll be able to take 2 actions. Your actions will be placing kin on a spot in a sector or into the Phoenix Palace. Some spaces require payment of resources to be placed there, and when placing your kin, you will decide to place it either unveiled or cloaked. That means face up or face down. Face up is unveiled, means you perform the kin's ability when placing it, and face down is cloaked. It means that you will spend 1 coin to place that kin, and it doesn't use its ability. When placing in the Phoenix Palace, you can only place it face up. Regardless of where you placed your kin, you will take that sector's daytime effect. The Phoenix Palace provides 2 effects, like gaining 1 resource of your choice and then rotating the palace. Or you can pay a lantern to perform the daytime effect of one of the other highlighted sectors and then rotate the palace. All players will do their 2 turns, and then all daytime effects occur. Then you enter into the nighttime phase. Events might be triggered here, but then all players compare their influence they obtained during the day on every sector on the palace to see who has the majority. Each unveiled kin contributes 1 of the player's influence to that sector, while each cloaked kin contributes 2 influence to that sector. All players with at least 1 influence will gain the nighttime reward for that sector, but then the player with the most influence for each sector will gain the majority bonus. Influence is also compared in the Phoenix Palace, with players gaining the nighttime reward and the player with the most influence gaining the majority bonus there. After the round, players return their kin to their player area, and a new round starts again. After 3 rounds, the game ends and you will gain points for a set of 3 of moon shards of the same color, a set of 3 different colored moon shards with gaining less points for doing that. Each unmatched moon shard will grant you a point, and the first player token is worth a moon shard of any color. And then lastly, each set of 3 resources will grant you some points. The player who then has the most favor wins the game. And that's Ryozen, a worker placement game by Tabula Games. The contention is always high in this game. You will need to pace with both direct and indirect interaction between players, and the board is divided so that you have a different set of possible actions, but only for a limited number of available placements. You will need to secure the best places for your kin to gather and manage your resources, to recruit more allies with asymmetrical abilities, influence the tiebreaker, and collect cards to improve your strategy. You will gain some immediate placement effects and then different global effects during different phases. Just never lose sight of your rivals and strive for the highest prestige. I hope this gives you an idea of the game, and more importantly, I hope you're able to see what's inside this box so you know what to expect from what's inside. Again, this is Brody with Let's Table It, where we get games to the table. Please like and subscribe to our channel. We are working hard to bring to you videos like this one, so you know if these games are ones that you want to get to your own table.